And I'm live. Hey y'all. Trying to get this to look a little straight. It's not really looking straight. My hands hurt. And y'all don't mind my hair. It's going whichever way it wants to. Oh, okay. I think I got things set up. I'm going to work on. Good morning, Kaylina. I'm going to work on one of the stockings for Aiden's friend. I'll work on the red one. Good morning, Marshall. Yes, I'm a few minutes late. I see now all of your. I was trying to get everything set up. Good morning, Sandy. Oh, and Marshall says good morning to everyone in the chat. What is everyone working on this morning? I was coming in. I said, what do I need to work on? And then I remembered that today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Aiden's last day of school for the holiday. And I don't have either one of his classmates' stockings made. So that's what I have to make. Hey, Ivy. How are you this morning? Amigurumi baby Yodas. Oh, I cannot do amigurumi. And I say that loosely because I haven't really even tried. So can't really say I can't when I haven't tried. But it just seems like too much to do. Too much sewing involved. Too many parts. To me, it seems like it would be frustrating. I'm working on my Christmas sock and a hat and a cow set to sell. Cool. Good morning, Karen Y. Hey, Heather. Heather's my new friend. She likes to say War Eagle. You hear that, Ivy? Ivy's from Alabama as well, and she says that ugly RT. Got someone looking in the window at me. What are you doing? Layla is right there. See what she says. She said hello to Kaylin. I'm doing good this morning. Thank you. Finished my single crochet ripple afghan. And then she says those ugly words. I'm not saying those words. I said them once, and that was the only time y'all hear me ever say that. And that was only because somebody in the chat asked what that meant. I forgot to say Sandy, you know, forgot about Sandy being one of them RT fans too. Oh, goodness. There's no telling what she's barking at out there either. She's been barking all morning. Well, since I've been here all morning. I was such a good sport. Okay. Yeah. We had a lot of controversy that day. People telling me to say it again. Oh, I see my dogs bark nonstop. Oh my goodness. These do too. And what I was gonna say, I thought about it just now. Um, the dog fight that happened like a month ago, I have come to find out why it happened. It's because Harley is pregnant again, and so is Mocha. I don't think my sister and my niece have figured out that Mocha is pregnant yet, but she is. So I have two fat dogs that want to be the alpha mother, and neither one of them are the alpha. It's me, I'm the alpha. And so they're separated at the moment. Excuse me. They are separated at the moment. And Kaylina is dropping links for those that have channels, which is what we do, just in case y'all haven't found these people yet. Heather actually had her first live yesterday. It was fun. She couldn't see any of the comments, and I was commenting away too. My Pomeranian thinks she's the boss here. I have to remind her, right? She ain't. Exactly. Exactly. They listen to me pretty well when they aren't um, together. Like I can get them to listen to me, but when they're together, that they just want to try and prove that um, that they're the stronger one. And like 2 weeks after the first fight, they decided to get into another fight. And thank goodness it was more than just my niece here to help break it up because they were getting bad. Not as bad as the first fight. The first fight, there was blood everywhere. And Marshall said she threw some yarn in your window, Heather. See? And Ivy says, thanks for the link drop. You're welcome. Good morning. We lost power last night, so I went to bed early. Oh, getting to bed early is a good thing sometimes. Finally figured out how to do a live again. It's been so long. And Heather saying thank you. Well, I do my lives through StreamYard because I used to do my lives through my laptop, but that laptop got drowned by some apple juice. So it is no longer working. So I use StreamYard since I'm not at 1,000 and can't go live from my phone without StreamYard. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay. My nose itches. That little cat that I had on my blog the other day, she darted inside this morning and then wouldn't leave me alone. Proceeded to meow at me the whole time she was in here. So I started trying to grab her, and she doesn't like to be held. So that's when she went running outside. So I took her some food out there, and then she left me alone. You would think none of these animals like got fed at all. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Been missing YouTube for a couple of months. Was very sick. Found out I have Crohn's disease. Oh my goodness. Just focusing on getting better, right? I am working on a stocking. It's a miniature stocking, but it's not that miniature. Um, the pattern I'm following is Bella Coco's pattern from like years ago, and she uses like a 4 millimeter, and I don't usually go below a 5 millimeter, and I'm using my favorite size, which is 5.5. So it's a fairly easy pattern to remember because which she's English, so she uses the UK terminology. So you have to remember when she's saying double crochet, it's actually a single crochet. And I wrote it down, and there's things that I changed on it because I didn't like that she was chaining two at the beginning and then skipping over the very first one. I do a chain one and I go into the very first one. And then I also changed how I do the sewing together. I just do the whole thing in white all the way around because I don't like sewing stuff together, and I just single crochet it together. And I think it's cute. Excuse me. I'm so sorry about the Crohn's. I have a friend who has it. My husband, kid, cousin has it. I will keep you on thoughts and prayers. Oh, that's sweet. I knew a girl. Well, I didn't really know her all that well. I just remember her being in school, and then she wasn't, and she had actually passed from it. It was very bad, and she was young too. Bless you. I have Crohn's disease as well. It's not easy, but I know it could be worse. Well, at least now you know what's going on, and you can have a treatment option. You know what to look out for and stuff. It's better than not knowing what's wrong with you. Hey, Carrie, how are you this morning? Oh, and I don't sew in the ends either while I'm doing the single crochet around. I just cover up all the ends because I don't like sewing it in the ends at all. Trying to get my fingernail clippers because I never can find scissors and they're good at clipping yarn. So that's what I use. Fingernail clippers. Excuse me. I know that didn't come out, but it would have had I not held my breath. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. See, Heather, knock the window at your toes. On top of that, treatment can't start till I get rid of um, oh Lord. Sewing in the ends is the worst. Yes, 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 yes. It is. It really is. So they found the Crohn's disease when you had to swallow that camera, that pill camera. And Carrie says good morning to everyone in the chat. And if I can cover up tails, I will do it. My sister sent me a TikTok the other day, and it's a conspiracy about the the Roseanne blanket, how it appeared in the Big Bang Theory as well. And the common denominator is um, Leonard's character. I mean, the character Leonard, being the same character. Playing the guy that played him, playing David as well. And I said, I saw this and yes, I believe that it is the same blanket. And she said, me too. And then she was like, that's something you could make. And I was like, do you know what's involved with little tiny granny squares? I said, do you know how much ends would be sewn into that? And she's like, really? I said, yeah, really. It'd be worse than my Hopper's cabin blanket. No, later that cam stayed in my stomach for 4 days. It's supposed to pass in, oh wow. It was supposed to pass in 6 hours and it stayed there 4 days. Wow. I remember in high school. Did I really do that? I did. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. And I can fix it right here, but still, I can't believe I did that. Chain one and didn't single crochet in the first one. I just chained one and went on like knew what I was doing. But I made sure I went in it. Excuse me. So, has everyone finished their Christmas shopping? I know I haven't. A triple C, creatively created crochet. Dana, how are you this morning? Okay. I'm just going to start over because I don't know what I did here. Let me just start all this over because it looked like I messed up on the other end too. I think I asked that last. Oh no, I didn't ask that last week. I wasn't here last week. See, Heather says I have to go get ready. Go DoorDash. I'm a DoorDasher when I'm not working at the outages. All right. You have a good day, Heather, and stay safe out there. I am good, Dana. I'm good. Excuse me. I really hate allergies. But I have done a little Christmas shopping for Aiden, not a whole lot. He um he wants toys. What all kids want, toys, right? And then he had this the Christmas store at school, and oh my goodness, that little boy, he bought me this. Y'all see that bracelet? Here, let me take it off. He got me this. Go this way. It's these two right here. I thought they would separate, but I think they got stuck together somehow. But anyways, I put that on top because, you know, but it's just different, all different kinds of beads. And I like it. I really like it. But the thing is he wants more money again. He wants to buy everything in the store. I swear that's what it is. He wants to buy every single item they have in that store. Oh goodness. He's like, I gotta buy for Aunt Nita and Carissa. And he got me a necklace yesterday. And because he went yesterday, because he has his own money. So he took that. And I told him I'd pay him back. Yes, it was very sweet. Toys get more pricey as they get bigger. Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. Yes. But I told him I'd pay him back. And he had gotten, because he went 2 days in a row. So he went Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday, he brings me back a necklace and earring set, and it's very pretty. And then he brings me another necklace that says Best Mom, this bracelet, a pair of socks, a fidget spinner, and a pair of earrings. But he wants to buy all the things. He says, I need to buy this and I need to buy that. And I like this for myself. And I'm like, okay. Yes, I do too. Thank you. The bracelet is awesome. I like it because it's different. Most of the times they're all the same beads or whatever, and this one's just like a matchup. It reminds me of scrap gowns, when you just take whichever scrap you feel like doing, or you blindly grab at a scrap and you put it in a blanket. That's what it makes me think of. So, and he did not, because I asked him both days when he handed me the stuff. I said, "Do you want me to wait till Christmas?" He said, "No, open it." I was, okay. So it's immediate. If he buys you a gift, you have to open it right then. You cannot wait. All sweet love for mama. Yes. He just likes buying things. I think that's what it is. He likes the um, transaction part of it. Because I remember whenever he was younger, he would always ask, "Can I pay for it?" And then I showed him how to use the debit card machines, with my supervision. He is not allowed to use the debit card machine without me. Or if I had cash, he would say, "Can I give it to her?" And I remember a couple of times, like going through the drive-through, whenever I would pull up, I would, uh, the cashier would look at me and I'd point to the back seat, and then she would take the money from him being like three in his booster seat, handing the money through the window. And he just absolutely loved that. And I think that's what it is. He just likes I'll show you what I want and let's do the transaction thing. Or he might might like material things. I don't know. or he just likes spending money on whatever. Oh, sorry, y'all. Sleepy, sleepy. Oh, I finally went to the dollar store yesterday and found some Christmas cards. It's like, let's see, what today's the 16th. So yesterday was the 15th. Took them 15 days into December to get a good enough stock that I found them. Because I asked the lady Saturday, yeah, this past Saturday, I said, did y'all not get Christmas cards? She's like, no, we had some. She said, they must have been gone. So she found a box that was open, and I wasn't going to buy that because, excuse me, tried to hold that one in. Um, so yeah, I had to wait 15 days. So for the ones that are getting Christmas cards from me, they might be a little late. I'm gonna try and get them out this weekend. And I don't do Christmas cards hardly ever, you know. There's been a few times where I've done them. But one of the girls I went to school with, she had a really cool idea to put your favorite recipe inside the card and send out a Christmas card. So, like, the first week of December, I got a Christmas card from her because she asked me for my address. And I told her it. And which she gave me a red velvet cake recipe. I should add it said Southern red velvet recipe. So I want to at least send her back one, and I want to give my coworkers one. And there's a few family members I want to send out some to. So I just feel like now, since it's the 16th, that they'll probably not get it till after Christmas. So what's for supper tonight, y'all? I need some ideas because I don't really know what to make for supper tonight. We didn't do Taco Tuesday. We did leftover Tuesday because there was leftover baked chicken from Monday. So I didn't do Taco Tuesday. We did Taco Wednesday. Oh, chili. I don't know if I have the stuff to make chili. I probably don't. That sounds good. Chili. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, chili does sound really good, especially since it's been being cold at night now. Monday night it was super cold. You just feel it inside the plant because it's hot in there. Sorry, my eyeball is itching now, and then I dropped my hook. It's hot in there because all the presses. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, but all them presses make heat, so it's hot in there. But then um, some of them doors are broken, and you just feel all that cold air blowing in. So there's some nights where I'm at my press and I take this to work with me. I wear it over my work shirt because it's a lot easier to work with this being sleeve wise than it is my jacket because I feel big and bulky. Let's see. Barbara Wriggle Baker. Hello from my little corner of Kentucky. How are you this morning, Barbara? I made chili the other day and spilled half a jar of red pepper. Oh my goodness. Had to spoon it out, but it was very tasty. Good morning, Melissa. I'm gonna have to leave you running and I'm going to pick up branches in my backyard or in my branches in my yard. Okay. Thank you for leaving me running. How are you this morning, Melissa? Okay, one more row of the red. Oh, I'm working on the stockings for Aiden's friends at school. I don't know if I've done that many times. I'll tell y'all what's good. When I was pregnant with Aiden, somebody brought me a cracker, a regular saltine cracker that somebody had added flavor to. And they only brought me one. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thursday is laundry day. Oh, I don't like laundry. But the saltine crackers, I think I've talked about it before. So I have a feeling that I did. But you take like three three teaspoons of oil. It might be four of oil. So glad you're doing good. Yes, I am. Oh, Heather's Knit and Crochet Nook. Good morning. Let's see. This right here is a very, very flimsy skein. But you take the oil and you take a packet of ranch and you take two two teaspoons or 2 tablespoons, one or the other, or to taste, crushed red peppers, and you put it on the crackers, and it's really yummy. And Melissa says, thank you for dropping links. We try to do that here. If we know you have a channel, your channel will be dropped. We try to help each other out here, just in case someone doesn't know you. We like to be friends with everybody, or I do, anyways. I was going through my channel list. I try and go in order of, put out dates and stuff. I'm subscribed to a lot of people. I think on the TV it told me how many I was subscribed to, but I don't remember. I want to say it was like 500 channels for real. Thank you, Melissa. Wow, thank you. She's, I guess she's thanking Melissa for throwing yarn in her window because that's what Melissa said. Oh my God, allergies. And no allergy medicine helps me except for Benadryl, and Benadryl knocks me out, so I can't take it. Oh, there we go. I guess I should have caked this white up before I brought it in here, flinging it around and stuff. Hey, Granny D. Yes, and for sharing my link. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And when I remember, sometimes I put people on my community tab. I don't always remember that I have it now. Everybody's saying hey to Granny D, and she says hey to everybody. I was lurking in Connie's live last night. I saw Granny D there. I was only lurking because I was at work. That's what I do. I lurk on lives when I'm at work. But when I get a chance to participate in the chat, I will. I'm usually lurking in Granny D's live because I'm usually getting dressed. But I let her play the whole time. After next week, excuse me, David Browning, how are you this morning? He says howdy. You're welcome. I just caught the last half hour or so. Yeah, working and working is awesome, Kay. It helps a lot, you know. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And if I don't catch it live, I do catch replays and I'll let them play too. And sometimes I listen to every word that's said, and then sometimes my mind wanders, which it does that a lot. Just packing, oh, let's see, just packing up some stuff to send out. I'm way behind. Oh, I was just talking about that a while ago because I just got some Christmas cards. See, I've done 3 blue hats and a dog sweater, all for donation. Excuse me, in the past few days. Good morning, Carol. That's great, David. Granny D says, and that's also what Melissa says. You've been working, working, working. Thanks for posting my link. You're welcome. It's her job. That's what Lisa says, anyways, even though it's not Lisa that's doing it. She calls herself and Kaylin on my staff. We try to share and share everybody just so that everybody knows everybody and everybody can call you friend. I've got 2 packages. Let's see. I've got 2. I got to send out 2 packages. There we go. My words aren't. Marcia Knitting. Good morning, everyone, she says. Hello, yep. Today I have some paperwork to print and sign, but I have to go to Staples for that. I also have to write up a pattern and work on another design. That is awesome. I have Christmas cards to have filled out. Have to finish today and hopefully send tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, then Ivy says back to Melissa, I'm getting and doing better. Thank you for asking. Granny D says, hey, Ivy. Melissa said, glad to hear that, sweetie. Yep. And then, with the post the way it's going, or the mail, I was saying earlier, it took them 15 days into Christmas, into December for me to finally see them. Hey V, how are you this morning? And Melissa says, this pink V. And V says, good morning, sis Melissa. Granny D says, hey, sweet V. And she says, good morning back with the sweet Granny D. And Marcia is saying hello back to Melissa and Granny D. I like it when everybody does that. Just tell everybody hello back. And I try to do it, but I don't always see it when people say hey back to me after I say hey y'all. That's what I always come in with. Hey y'all. Always makes me think of um, the famous words, the last words of a redneck. Hey y'all, watch this. Kay, did you work all night? Yes, I worked all night. I worked from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Monday through Wednesday, supposed to be, but here lately, let's try that again. We've been working for Thursdays as well. And then on Sunday nights, I go in at 12 midnight. So technically 12 midnight Monday morning. And I work till 6. Let's see, I know I missed some people. What's everyone working on? Marcia Knitting wants to know. I am working on the red stocking for my son's friend at school. I work on a blue one. The blue one is supposed to be sparkle. And the blue that I'm going to be using is like a light blue. It's not be a dark blue. Because I was looking through the yarn and I don't have a sparkle blue that's dark. Light sparkle blue. But I figured it'd work too. Knitting a baby blanket. Ooh. Mosaic letters. That makes a long day. Yes, it does. It really does. But after the first of the year, I won't have to worry about that anymore. Working 12 hours. Which pattern are you using for the stocking? Is it your own? Well, it's not my own. I used the basis of Bella Coco's pattern, but I did not do everything that she did. She chains two and then does her single crochet in the second one. She don't go in the very first one. I do a chain one and I go in the very first one. And then she also does 38 chains to begin with. I do 37 because of the fact that I don't do two chains. And Kaylina says, be right back. And then she sews it, when she sews it together, she uses white on the white and then red on the red. And then she flips it so that the seam isn't there. And I'm going all the way around. Thanks for dropping links. I need coffee is what V says to start my day. Which okay, I already answered that. Get your coffee, she says. Let's see, so hers inspired to do your own. Nice, yes. Maybe I should make my girls now. They are very cute. I like it. I found this pattern. It was probably when she first, like right after she came out with it. I'm gonna look it up and I'll post the link to it. Here it is. Share. Copy link. All right, I want to post it. All right, there's the link to that video. See, Lori Armstrong sent me a wonderful set of Tunisian hooks for my birthday last week, so I need to come up with a new Tunisian design. Yes, 7 years ago. So 7 years ago, Adam would have been in pre-K then. So yeah, it was probably right after she first came out with that. Okay, going to save it. Be right back. Thank you. You're welcome. I don't really, I like the look of Tunisian, but I don't really like doing the Tunisian because of the fact that I have to be a knife holder for Tunisian, and I'm not a knife holder, I'm a pencil holder. But I like looking at Tunisian. Okay, can you drop my link? I'm still staying to get 500 so close. Thank you. Yes, I will drop your link. Hold on, let me get it. I'm going to get Kaylina's link. Oh, she's at 459 and she wants to get to 500 so that she can get that community tab. The community tab comes in handy when you remember you have it. And there is Kaylina's link. I see Michelle says, I'm still here working. Good morning, David, B, Melissa, and anyone that she may have missed. So are you planning on doing cows, scarves, hats, or just sweaters? What you planning on doing, David? We need to know these things. Well, okay, I need to know these things. I'll share you at my community tab. On my community tab. Teamwork makes the dream work. That is correct. When I was working on the other stockings that I did, the ones for Aiden's teacher and the ones for some of my coworker friends, my sister was asking me, and I taught her how to crochet. She wanted to do a hat. She didn't want to learn the basics first. She wanted a hat right then and there. So we struggled through it, but she finally got it. And I was telling her how I made it, and she looked at me like, you know, yeah. She said, "Well, I'm not going to do it." I said, "Well, hey, it's single crochet. It's a lot easier than that double." And she's like, I don't know how to think about it." So I don't know if she's wanting me to show her how to do it or not. But this is what I did. I make it go all the way around instead of sewing it, because you do basically in like a T shape because it's open. You'll fold. If I could talk today, it'd be wonderful. Fold it in half, and she gets you to sew the white with the white and then red along the red, and then flip it, so that there's no seam, which you can see the white because that's what I use. But I decided I didn't want to do all that sewing and hiding of tails and stuff, so I did it all the way around, and I add the hanger along with it, and then she also attaches here and makes little pom poms. I don't do that either. In my opinion, it's just too much work. But that is my design of her, or my take of her design. That's how I should say. Let's see. I'm working on this cloth for the girls at work. Oh, awesome. And Kaylin says, "Oh, thank you, Melissa." She says, "You're welcome, sweetie. I'm a knife holder and want to do a video of me trying to do a pencil. I laughed at myself." That's funny. Thank you. I have to get ready to go and pick up my meds. Have a great day, Kay, and all Merry Christmas. You too, Granny V. Merry Christmas. Be safe. And I've been live for 53 minutes, and that's how long it took me to make that. Of course, it's a very easy pattern. I did write it down so that I don't have to keep going back to the video and listening and trying to remember. So I just listened to it one whole time, which it's been years since I watched it, so I'm pretty sure it counted again because it's been up for 7 years. But um, I watched it all the way through and listened to her, even the adding the little pom pom things. I listened to that, even though I didn't do it. But as she went, I was working on mine, and I was also writing it down. And I wrote it the way I would know what I was talking about, because I don't do good reading patterns. I have read patterns and I have made stuff from patterns, but I don't do good at it. I struggle with it still. And it's the whole concept of, oh, it's tiny words, not big words. So I think I can just read it all at one time, and then I forget what I'm doing and have to say, don't pay attention to the next row. Like sometimes I even have to put my hand down or a piece of paper down so that I don't try to keep reading, because that's what my eyes do. I just want to read the whole thing, and then I forget what I'm doing. And then I don't know what row I'm on anymore. And then I have to count. It's the ADHD part of my brain. That's what I blame it on, anyways. Okay, it's okay, Lena. Good luck. Oh, let's do this. Go to her community tab and do a like on it. I don't know if those community tab posts are like video. The more thumbs up, the more activity and stuff it gets, the more it gets shown. Well, there you go. I put a thumbs up on it. All right, well, I think I'm gonna go because let's see. Ivy, I've been practicing too. It isn't easy to train our hands to pencil hold. It's not. I've done the knife hold and I do it just to see if it, because I do have problems with, she said, yay, happy dance. I have a problem with my hand going to sleep, and I think I have a pinched nerve in my neck. Um, just to see if it'll make my hand go to sleep, like not as fast. And it's really hard, and I'm really slow at it, and I'm like, no, I can't do it. I can't. I have to swap back. But there was one time when I did, because I did a massive blanket with the Tunisian hook, and it was, like I said, knife hold with that, because you just can't hold those like this. And it was a lot of dropping down to the 2 rows below and picking up. It was a really easy pattern. I remember that much of it. It was easy. And I picked, after forever working on this blanket, because it took forever to work that blanket. But I picked up my hook and I started crocheting, and I was like, why does this feel wrong? And it took me a minute to realize that I was not holding my hook right. Get some rest, girly. Thanks for an amazing life. Oh, you're welcome. I think it's harder on the wrist than knife holding. See, I've watched all of y'all with the knife hold. Y'all twist y'all's hand more than I twist mine, in my opinion, because I don't understand how y'all do it, and y'all do it so fast. Like y'all roll that. I don't know. It's the rolling and the moving. I don't know. I've tried. It doesn't work right. And to be honest, like I don't even remember how the lady, my cousin, she's not the lady. She's my cousin. My brain's not working. I'm sleepy. My cousin, I don't understand. That's not what I was gonna say. I don't remember how she held her hook. Like, I don't know if it was just something that came natural. When I picked it up, that's the way I did it, or I saw that that's how she did it, so I tried it that way. I don't remember that much. What I remember is she made me do this very, very long chain, like it was longer than my wingspan, and it was very long. And she told me when I was done, I was like, "What now?" She said, "Take it out." I was like, that hurt my feelings. I was like, why? I did all this work. You didn't tell me to take it out. She said, for practice. Once you take it all the way out, start all over again and do it again. So she made me do that, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. And she looked at them. She's like, nice even stitches. You're catching on really quick. And then that's when she taught me how to do a granny square. That was the first thing I did, was granny square. And that's all I knew how to do for a long time. You're right, roll. Yeah, I hear you, roll. I don't say them ugly words. You're gonna get me banned from YouTube with them ugly RT words. That's the worst language ever. But I'm gonna go now. It's close to an hour mark, closer now than what it was a few minutes ago. But I'm gonna go and get me some sleep. And well, I gotta sew in that tail, and I gotta work on the blue one real fast. So hopefully it won't take me that long, and I won't have to. I think the tearing out thing is what, excuse me, is what took me. Thought you were gonna. No, I wasn't. Yeah. I didn't. Rest well, thank you. And everybody is saying bye. I will give y'all a few more minutes to say bye to each other. But that tear out, that's what I was trying to say. That tear out is what took me a little bit longer. Maybe I won't make that mistake because I have to get them done before tomorrow. Tomorrow's Aiden's last day for the holidays. So if he doesn't take them tomorrow, they won't get it before Christmas. So I will see y'all. I didn't post the vlog yesterday. I will post the vlog today, and I will see y'all in the vlog, and then I will see y'all tomorrow. So bye, y'all.